and how we get that in the nail business, doing nails from home, doing nails all day, just doing nails anytime, dropping tips on all kinds of things about nails. Now today in this video, my client want to be simple. All right, so I'm trying to get her to get at least 2 designs because I hate doing simple nails, but that's what she wants. So hopefully I can turn up for her something simple. So go ahead and watch this video. This video is how to do simple acrylic set. That's it. This is actually a beginner video. So if you're learning how to do acrylics and you just want to learn how to do a simple square set, then this is definitely a video you want to watch. All right, so if this is something you're interested in, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment, do all that, and keep watching. Like the video, hey, and watch my other videos on the full mesh nails. It's a good video to watch. All right, so with all this talking, let's get into the nail business. Let's get into the nail work. Let's watch your girl slay some nails. All right, take it.
Welcome back, and I'm glad to see you returning. Now just go ahead and subscribe below, and let's get into this video. Yes, so my client, she came today and she was like, I need my nails done. And I was like, okay girl, I got you. And I was like, what do you want? She's like, oh, I want plain, I want pink plain nails. And I was like, what? You want 2 designs? She's like, no, I want to go in for something simple. And I'm like, you sure you don't want 2 designs? She said no, she don't want her rhinestones falling off. So I was like, okay, we'll give you something else. And she's like, all right, I'll take 2 designs. And I was like, yes, no plain nails. But anyway, this is a very simple nail set, and it's actually beginner friendly, because if you're just starting out as a beginner, then this would be a good video for you. Now for this, I just use regular nails. As you can see, just clear nails. And now that I'm starting out, you can see my first bead was like a flop. All right, so moving on to the second nail, I'm just going in. I think on this one I only did like 3 balls of acrylic. So I put it on, pull it down, clean the sides, get another ball, put close to the cuticle, pat it down. Do not put it on the skin, okay? And then just pull down, clean the sides. If it looks good, we can move on. If not, then we'll put another ball. All right? So when you're doing nails, you have to learn how to eye these things. You know, you're supposed to just look at it and just tell. If it looks too skinny, then put some more acrylic. If it looks too thick, then you're going to have to drill like crazy to get it down. So as you can see, I am just continuing, going on the 3rd and 4th, just the same procedure. I'm just going in with the acrylic, just making sure I tap it down and just pull it down. All right, so this pink right here, you don't have to put no polish over this. The ending result of this is just clear coat, top coat, gel coat, whatever you got. Okay, she just wanted simple. This is a simple set. Most people like this set because it's so simple. A person who does not want a lot going on in their nails, they would do something like this. If you're not a person that's like real fussy, but you just want your nails done, they normally go for something like this. You could do this with clear, you could do this with pink, or you could definitely do this with white acrylic. But today we're using pink acrylic, and we're just patting it down and just making sure it's perfect. Now if your application is smooth, you do not need to do too much work. You do not need to do too much filing or drilling or too much cuticle work. If your application is sloppy, your nails will come out good if you know how to file like crazy. Now me, I hate filing like crazy, so I try my best to make sure my application is suitable. So once your application is smooth, you don't have to think too much about drilling down too much. You just want to make sure you create that road around the cuticle and you're all set. Now another thing is, sometimes when you're trying to do nails like this, it's pretty much easy to do pink. I mean, because pink is a good color. It's like a full coverage. It's not translucent at all. It's not see-through. So if the person have like discoloration in their nail beds, or sometimes their nail beds just have all kind of situation going on, then this is a good cover. Acrylic pink, and it's more feminine. It's kind of like almost using like a nude acrylic. Like pink and nude acrylic are the number 2 colors that people always use. So now when she comes back for a fill, all I gotta do is just add some white acrylic to the top, and then she'll have an ombre, pink and white ombre. So it's so many things you could do with just using pink acrylic alone. Or if she wanted to, we could just put gel polish over this, and she'll just have a nice set. So once you use pink acrylic, you could change it to so many other things, and that's why pink acrylic is so widely used next to nude. So normally when you're using like a full color acrylic, kind of like pink, but solid pink or solid white, sometimes you don't have to put clear on there to cap it. But when I do a nail set, I always put clear. It's just something about putting clear to just encapsulate the nail, no matter if something's in it or not. It's just like a smooth finish, and when you start to drill, you won't have any patches in the acrylic, because sometimes colored acrylic can be weak. So you want to put something that's stronger to enforce what you have on the nail. So I find out over the years doing nails that clear acrylic is like a defender, right? You're not doing nails without having clear acrylic, all right? So, I mean, even if you didn't have pink or any other color, once you have clear, definitely can do some nails. So clear acrylic is a must-have. And also, this cone bit, definitely a must-have. A lot of times you'll have beautiful nails and they end up lifting, okay? This is the reason why you have to cone these cuticles. I don't matter what kind of bit, what kind of new bit is out and this and that. No, you need a cone bit, all right? You need to go around those cuticles. Or if not a cone bit, just, when I say cone, I just mean like something pointy and small, all right? Maybe this has another name, but I just call it a cone bit. So once you clear away those debris, you are good to go. Now you can go back over this again with another bit just to make sure that road is smooth. But you want to make sure you have that road. If you do not have that road, yeah, you're going to have like bushes. And when you get them bushes, then you're going to have lifting and water is going to seep under this nail, all right? So this is called cuticle sealing. So this is how we definitely seal the cuticles. I don't care how good of a nail tech you are, you need to apply this principle. Well, I mean, you don't have to apply this principle, but this is how I learned. And I went once or twice not using this and sealing customers' nails, and it comes out okay, but it doesn't give you that flush, that clean cuticle. Everybody wants a clean cuticle look. Nobody wants stuff all over their nail bed. Nobody wants to be picking off anything tomorrow at work. All right, so just get it right the first time. You know, you don't want anybody calling you and be like, hey, I got some stuff on the side of my nails. You could be like, well, could you just go ahead and pick it off? It just might be some residue left over from the polish. You know, stuff like that can happen. No, we don't got time for that. So we're going to clean these cuticles. And it's so satisfying just to do this. It just does something. When you go on the cuticle, it just feels good. You know, just watching it, it just feels good. Just cleaning the cuticle. And you're just looking at these badass nails that you just did. You know, and you're like, wow, all right. Acrylics look smooth, all right? She's going to love this. Even though it's simple, no matter what you do, you have to take pride in your work, all right? And this is what make you maintain customers. Now, if you're doing nails from home and you feel like you can't compete with other salons, of course, you can't compete with the salons as far as the amount of clientele. Because, I mean, you know, in more videos, I'll tell you more about security of, you know, doing nails from home. But as far as the clients that you do have, this is a way of keeping them. Nails are not falling off, so clients are going to stay. And they're going to like how you treat them. And they're going to like that your place is not crowded and they have to make an appointment. and they're going to feel comfortable. So these are some of the things that you do to keep clients. Do a good job, right? And that starts from clients wearing their nails 2, 3, 4 weeks, right? Sometimes when I see clients, it'll be like a 2 months. I'll be like, hey, didn't you get the notice? She's like, no, what notice? The 2-week notice? Nail refill? Oh, I was going to come. When you lose like what, 2 or 3 nails after 3 months? Oh, you know what? They were staying on. Okay, time for a fill or a new set. Okay, we're not trying to give anybody fungus out here. It is 2 weeks and you were supposed to get a fill. All right, but you know, if your nails is on good, you can ride out. And a lot of clients like to do that because not everybody have money available to spend on nails, right? So let's get back into this nail video. So what I'm doing now, I'm just trying to measure just to make sure they're the same length. And this is how I do it when I do my nails. I just file the tops because you want that square shape. So I hold the nail and I push the file backwards, because I find out once I'm doing it like backwards and forward, sometimes it gets a little like what's the word I'm looking for, kind of rough on the top, like debris and stuff like up there, just not right. So I just kind of push it backwards, and that helps. So as you can see, I am just going in, filing the sides and just measuring. Now my pinky looks a little bit short, but that's okay. Your pinky can be short, sometimes your thumb can be short, but you want your pointer and the other fingers to kind of be on the same level, because a lot of times people want to write, you know, well, I guess nowadays you can have different fingers at different lengths depending on what the client requests. But if the client didn't request anything and you make the nails some short and some long, then you have not done a good job. All right, but you know, when you're training in the beginning, stuff like this happens. But this is just ways I'm showing you how to avoid stuff like that. Just measure, take the time and measure them. All right. So once we are all done, we are just going to oil on the cuticle, because we've beat these cuticles up so bad. We've roughed up these cuticles. So we just want to put some moisture on these cuticles. And also not just the moisture, but at this point the client nails is like really ashy. So we're just kind of just put some oil on there just to get her to go wash. And when she go wash her nails and come back, everything will look smooth. All right, so just going in, just disinfecting. She just came from washing and everything looks nice and clean. Now she is not a model. This is actually a real client. This is me actually doing a real service. So this is how I do it. So at this point we decided to do some transfer foil on her, which I thought was easy and something classy and something that is very nice for her. Nothing that's gonna look too extravagant. She just wants something classic and just ordinary. So we're just going in with these foils. All right, so I did put my gel foil glue on here, and I did put her hands in the UV light for 60 seconds, took it out, and then it's like sticky. So I just apply the foil and I just take it right off. So now I'm just going in with my gel seal. And like I said, this gel seal right here is the best. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's shiny as hell. It keeps its shine forever. It is awesome. So I'm not ready to tell you guys what my gel seal is yet, so I'll keep it a secret until. So this is what the finished product looks like. Really simple, a simple set. I mean, she was happy with this. Not a lot going on, not too long, not too short. I mean, just something decent and normal. So as a beginner, this is definitely something you can do. this is the finished picture. Thanks for watching and subscribe below to Jules Nail.